Welcome to a video on Ark Survival with an average intro. So today what we're going to do is we're just going to start off and live through one day and one night and just go through what you have to do in order to survive on the island. This is your first basic, I don't know, island map that you get to go on. So we'll get this underway. I've made all the settings just normal, just your average vanilla settings. And as we go, I'll just be explaining what I'm doing, why I'm doing. Because the game is great for not telling you anything. And I've had a couple of friends just ask me recently, like, what do you do? I get confused, and it is confusing. These games can get quite confusing. But once you get it under your belt, it should be all sweet as, to be fair. Right, wow. I've never done this before. Where are we? Randomize. Well, what? I've never chosen randomize before. We'll try it again. Ooh. What's up, Brendan? Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How you doing? Hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day so far. We'll do 3 more randomizers. 1. Oh, I kind of like him. We're going to stick with this dude. And we're going to call him... What should we call him? Bulk. Create. Right, so we're just going to spawn in. First day of the Ark. Oh. Ooh. Ah, my arm. That looks infected. I should really get that looked at. Yeah, nice. Good one, Brendan. On the holidays. Gotta love the holidays. It's brilliant. Well, I hope you're enjoying your holidays. Speaking of holidays, we've just woken up and you're like, oh man, I've heard so much about this game. It's dinosaurs. What do I do? So let's just break it right down, eh? So X on PlayStation is jump. Crouch. Nope. Crouch is R3. And then you just, like, normal movement, right stick, left stick. You come to the water, and when you're thirsty, so your bars are on your bottom right, so you've got like a plus arrow, and then you've got like an anvil, which is, or like a bag, really, which is your weight. Then you've got a raindrop, which is your water. You've got a ham, which is your food. You've got a lightning, which is your stamina, and you've got a cross for your health. Sometimes if you just download this game, you might have to adjust your AU settings just to pull your screen in a little bit, because for some reason this game likes to expand the screen longer. Anyway, so to drink water, you press triangle when you're thirsty, because you know the game doesn't tell you that. So anyway, what are we wanting to do? We're wanting to sort of, I don't know, get some thatch and wood together. We want to build a fire so we can cook some meat. Also, for berries, you just walk up to a bush like this. Yeah! Level up! Amazing! So all I'm doing is pressing triangle or holding triangle, and you just basically farm, and you get all sorts of berries. As you can see on the side left there, I'm getting all sorts of different berries. But you press circle to bring up your inventory, which is apparently inside your arm, which is very handy. So what you can do, just to help yourself out, you can select these just by pressing X, and then go down to your hotbar, which is your bar down the bottom here, and then just press X. So now you're assigning berries to your hotbar. So that way, when you're hungry, you don't have to continually open and close, open and close. You can just use the direction pad to eat. Alright, so in order to get some wood and thatch, I'm not sure if you can pick this stuff up. I just picked some stone up, so these are rocks. Again, you're just pressing triangle to do your farming. You want to collect a couple of rocks because you want to make a campfire. Well, your aim is to get a campfire. It doesn't tell you that. I'll show you very shortly where all that is. And to get wood and thatch, you just basically walk up to a tree. And you can see again on the far left on the screen, I'm collecting thatch and wood with every punch. But you also notice on the bottom right, my stamina's going down, and so is my health, because I'm just punching a tree. Now I don't suggest you do that in real life. If you get lost in the wilderness, you're not going to get thatch or wood from punching a real tree. But anyway, collect that. Also, when you're collecting from these little bushes, you're also getting fibre. So the key ingredients to basic building is fibre, thatch, and wood. That's just your basic stuff, so you can make thatch buildings and repair your tools and stuff like that. Stone is also important. So what we'll do is we'll open up our inventory. So this is where we level up. So this is all our little stats here. We've got health, stamina, oxygen, food, water, health, melee damage, movement speed, crafting skill, fortitude. These are all important. Some aren't as important as others, so I always like to put points into my weight because I love to build. So, you know, the more weight you have, the more you can carry. Oh, excuse me, pooed. Melee damage is also important when you're defending yourself, obviously, and health, and stamina as well, and movement speed. It's all important. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll chuck one into health and one into melee. And now this is your engrams, and this is what you want to unlock. So first off is, oh sorry, we'll back out of that for a second. How did I get to that? So we go into our inventory, and then once you've leveled up, used all your points, like I just did, it'll take you to that screen. Otherwise, if you're on the screen, all you do is press options, and that'll take you to the next one. Press it again, and this goes and takes you to the tribe log. That's very handy to find out how dinosaurs died and etc., especially if you're in a tribe. This is where you group your dinosaurs and stuff like that. What is this? Taming progress. This is just like little maps and stuff that you find little secrets around the map. And then once you get back to the start, well, you get back to the start after pressing option a few times. So what we'll do is we'll go back into these, and then we'll unlock these. So now we can cook, and if you leave your cursor over that, that will tell you exactly what we need in order to make one of these things. So it's 16 wood, 12 thatch, 2 wood, and 1 flint. So that's cool, but first we need to make some tools. So what we can do, I think I've got all enough there, so we'll go out of that, go back in. So to get to the crafting screen, you press R1, and your screen might look like this instead, but I like to have mine like in a filing, but better like this anyway. Anyways, what are we doing? So we're going to go to weapons, primitive, melee, And we're just going to simply press R2, and that crafts our pickaxe. Press R1 to go back to the normal screen. X, go down to your hotbar, select any one that you want, and then we've done that. So now we can collect flint from rock for big rocks. In order to get over back to the hotbar, all you do is you hold, what is it, L1, and you should see it's sort of like moving. So basically you hold L1, and then you press the corresponding button, and that's how you use the other half of your hotbar. Anyway, we'll bring out our pickaxe, we'll hit it a few times, we'll get some stone, we'll get some flint. Change perspective, and then also it makes cutting down trees a lot better. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, and we leveled up. So first things first, we'll level up. So we'll do some health, and we can unlock some clothing, because you know it'll get cold at night. And basically you have a whole list, so for every level that you rank up, you unlock more building equipment, and then you get to saddles for dinosaurs, but we'll get to that very shortly. So anyway, let's make a stone hatchet. For defense, we'll make a spear, or 3, and I always tend to put these in my hotbar because it's super useful just to have them on a button press instead of having to open up your arm stuff. So we've got that done. Now we need some stone because I want to make a campfire. And then we'll get on building a little hut. So yeah, this is basically how you start off in Ark. And I'm just on my own little server, or offline game I guess. Just to make it easy, I was going to do this on my official server. Well, it's not my official server, but it's the official server I play on. But I thought it'd be cool just to get right back to the beginnings. We will make also a torch, because when it gets dark at night, it gets freaking dark, and it's ridiculous. We'll put that in our hotbar as well. Right, we'll go back. So this is like armor. So this is where you find where you're unlocking stuff. So here's some clothing. So we'll make some pants, a top, and a hat. And in order to put these on, there's 2 different ways. You can either press it by pressing X, and then going over to the center here, and then putting a hat on your head, your top on your torso, pants on your legs, so on and so forth. Or you can just press R2, and that'll automatically just pop it on there. Ooh, feels good. Feels nice and warm. Now we're a little bit warm and we're not naked. We'll put some more in. Oh, we'll put some into movement. And now I'm going to unlock water scan. So I'm almost able to build some a little thatch hut. Get some wood. A little bit more stone. Now you'll see that I'm encumbered now. And that means I'm just holding far too much. I can still move, which is cool, but I'll show you what happens when you're like, yeah, I love farming, and you don't notice because you're not moving, and you're like, yes! And now you can't move because you weigh a ton. So just always be mindful, and also it's never good to get encumbered. I just half that by pressing triangle, but when there's dangerous dinosaurs around, because it is Ark, I'm very lucky so far. Not a single bad thing's appeared, but anyway. And the music usually appears at morning, midday, and dusk, and also midnight, just to I guess tell you when, or the time, or what time it is. Right. We're gonna make a campfire now, aren't we? Boom. So we're back out of that. So we'll go miscellaneous. This is where you can make little notes, little diaries, write to yourself or other players if you play with others. We will go into structures though. Cooking. Campfire. So we need flint, stone, thatch and wood, and that's what I've got. So we'll make one of those, which is brilliant. So it comes up here, and in order to use this, all you do is press the R2 button once, and now you can see it highlighted green where you can build, and if you can't build somewhere, it will go red. Now, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, yes, there we go. So you can't obviously build there because it's obstructed. We'll come down here. We might make a little hut underneath this beautiful, beautiful tree. We'll place that down there. Magical. Now, in order to get this menu up, I'm holding circle. And this brings up whistle for dinosaurs, which it won't do because he's oh, there we go, yep. And you can whistle to stop, follow, aggressive, attack, neutral, passive, and then we get into emotes, sorry, and you can have a selection of all sorts, which are pretty cool. And to bring up this one is to hold the pad button. And you can obviously, oh, there we go, yeah. Change the angles and stuff and zoom in with L1 and L2. Alrighty, so in order to level up, you just have to basically continually, like, sort of, there we go, just keep farming for a little bit. And then unlocking and building. So the more you build, the more you unlock. The more you unlock, the more you level up. So we'll learn a thatch foundation, door frame, ceiling, which is cool. And see if we've got enough to make one of those now, eh? So, oh no, structures, thatch, fiber. Okay. Now you can't collect anything with anything in your hand, so but I have nothing there, and we'll... Alright, it's a passive dinosaur. So we're collecting some berries and fiber, but it's fiber that I'm after. Oh, look at this little buddy. There we go. Oh. It's okay, mate. Right, okay, so I think we can now make... So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. One door. 3 ceilings. And there's no real water you can build this in, it's just whatever you got and can do. Boom. And I'm just going to do a real basic, real basic build here. It's not going to be flash. Now I do have on one of my options is to clip into things, so I'm able to build pretty much into stuff. Oh, maybe I haven't, because I reset it. Okay, so we're going to place this here by pressing R1, R2, and then you can move left or right with the left and right stick, or you can change where that's facing. Oh, that'll do. Now these will snap, every other one will snap to it, or you can bring it across and sort of free build it, but if you're trying to make an actual building, it's good just to snap it together like this. So do that. That's a 4x4 so far. Put a door on. And I always find when I'm building, I always tend to try and stand on the inside, just so then it guarantees that the wall's facing out. You can switch that around. Right, now we need to do a little bit more farming, don't we? And then here we go. Also thatch. What are we missing? Okay. Thatch building also does weigh a lot. So when you're building with wood, for some reason, it minuses the weight a bit because you're using so much stuff. But for some reason, if you're using thatch, that actually adds weight to what you're carrying. I think we got everything there. Yep. Fiber, we're running out of fiber constantly. Early game problems. Or simply just gather more fiber. So much fiber I can't move. And we'll use that point as well to upgrade our weight. And then we'll unlock a wall, door, and the next thing we're going to unlock is the storage box, so we can start putting stuff into storage instead of continually having it on us. We're going to eat some of this, so I'm just holding R2 over the berries. Little hint, probably should have started with this earlier, but don't eat the blackberries because that will put you to sleep. The narco berries, and if you add that with spoilt meat, you make narcotics which then help you tame a dinosaur, but we'll do that on another video, I guess. So for now I'm just going to throw them away. I'm going to throw that away, throw that away, throw that away, throw that away, throw that away. We'll just keep the good stuff. Right, so we'll make some walls. We need a door. I'm encumbered. Can I make it? Yes, I can make it. Can't jump because I'm too heavy, but that's okay. Right, so we'll stick some walls up. And this is a very basic build. I only made, okay. While that's making, we will put the door in. What? Okay. Door. Two more walls. Donk. Bonk. How many more root? Okay, we're going to make this one more high. So most people, when they first start off, will just make a little cube, which is cool. But try to at least make it too high. Where's the door at? There we go. finish off this little build. Get another level done, hopefully. Oof. Again, we need more fiber. What's up, trucker guy? Welcome. Just doing a little basic beginner on Ark Survival for a couple of friends that would like to know the ins and outs of the basic stuff. How are you doing? How's your day going? I hope you've been having a fantastic day or evening. Oh, still can't jump because I'm too heavy. Gotta make... Oh, did I level up? No, not yet. Oh, that's awesome. Good to hear that your day's going well. It's always good. Especially if it's a Sunday or if you're on the other side of the world. It might be a Saturday night. But that's awesome. And yeah, my day's going good so far. I'm about to hit the hay because I've got work tonight. But before I do that, a friend has asked just how to start an Ark, so I thought I'd just do this little how-to video just to help them out a little bit, or anybody else, I guess. And do you play any games, or do you play this at all? Or what games do you play? I love being encumbered so much. Oh, and we need fiber. Next thing we need to work on is to get some food, and not just berries, because yeah, you can kind of survive on a couple of hundred berries, but after a while it gets a bit tiring just continually doing this over and over. So I'll show you how we can get some berries from, some food from meat. Oh, choice. Oh, that's cool. And do you play PvP or PvE? And more into weight, and then yes, we'll unlock storage box. Let's go. Oh, okay, we're gonna flash this little cube box up a little bit too, I think. I mostly play PvE, but I'm trying to join a role-playing server because I heard those are fun. Yes, those are pretty fun. I haven't been on one before, but I do watch like Neebs Gaming, and they roleplay and stuff, and it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It looks like so much fun. That'd be so cool to become another character. Oh, I should have made a storage box. Wood storage. What do we need for that? More thatch. Okay, this whole... Oh, actually what we can do is we'll get this going. So we'll put some wood in here. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. So I just put the wood into the campfire, just so then when we get some meat, we can cook it in there. Get some thatch so we can finish this little thatch building off. I've forgotten how early game is so grindy. Right, I need some more walls. Nope, first we're going to make one of those. Wood. Thatch. And we'll go into here, and then we're going to place our storage bins somewhere about there. Awesome. Now, instead of carrying everything, I mean, berries don't really add much weight, but I'll just put it in there, and I'll put the ceilings in there as well, since that we're not yet needing to use those straight away. I need two more two more walls. Yep, I am getting tired. My brain is starting to melt. Give me all of this. Should be enough. Then we'll get some more fiber. Strange, I haven't seen many dinosaurs. Only two, I think. But that's good. Right, so we're going to finish this off. Dump, dump, and bump, bump. Then one right there. So there's my cube. And to make it kind of different, we are going to add a sloped roof to it. That's what we needed to do in order to unlock more slope. And we'll also unlock a sleeping bag, because it's important to get those out of the way as well, just in case you die. Then you can respawn on your sleeping bag, but sleeping bags only allow you to respawn once and then it's used, whereas if you make a bed, it'll respawn. You can respawn back at your bed and it'll always be there. Alright, do that. Almost finished. Just got to get a roof on there. Exciting. One roof. Two roof. Three roof. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Oh, oh. And there we go. So now we have a fully enclosed thatch house. But it is made out of thatch. So you've got to keep in mind that if you don't jump online very often, if you're on an official PlayStation server, it'll disappear or despawn very easily, and it's very easily destroyed as well by like dinosaurs and quite possibly weather. Unsure on that one. Right, cool. Now we need some food. Get our spear out and we'll run along the beach. Now there is fish in the water and jellyfish and turtles, and that's a shark way over there. We're not going to go that way. We won't catch a fish. We'll do something like a dodo, something small and easy. Oh, excuse me, trilobite. So basically when you're starting off, you just want meat, because that lasts longer than berries, fills you up way more than berries. This dude is strong. Oh, I lost him. Yeah. Now I think it's a hatchet that you get meat. More? No, or is it? So it's the pickaxe that you get more. Oh, first challenge. Ja. 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 The old kite him to you. Ah. Should not have challenged me. We'll chop that up. Now we've got some meat. Go back. Celebration. Our first kill of the day. And we'll pop the meat into here. So all I did was hold X, and that will transfer over to the campfire, and then we'll light the campfire up. And there we have it, we're cooking some meat. We're underway. It's a good start. And we've got our house. So while that's cooking, can we... no, we haven't unlocked a bed, but what we could do is make, hopefully, a sleeping bag. What's that under? Oh, we'll make one of those. So this is like a drink bottle, what is a flask or whatever. So that holds water, but because it's just a weak, very simple one, the water leaks out of it. But first I'll show you how to use it. So we'll go over here. So I've just put in my hotbar. So I'll hold L1 and then square. I've had a drink and filled it up. So now it has water in it for a little bit. So I don't have to keep running to the water there. And we were looking for structures, beds. What do we need? Hide. Our next mission is hide. So we'll put stuff in here so I don't lose it all if I die. And we'll throw this away, We'll keep that. Throw that away, and we'll eat these for now. Yum yum bubble gum. Brilliant. Oh, it's starting to get night time. Gotta find some hide forest. It seems to get more dangerous at night time than daytime. Oh, there's another trilobite, so we'll just take the easy kill here. I don't get any hide from that. Oh. Nope, alright. So we'll stop killing those. Now if I had a bowler, but we haven't unlocked bowlers, you can throw a bowler and make this just stop moving, and you've captured it and you can knock it out. Here's another. Ja! 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 Gotcha. Ah. Give me hide. 5 hide. It's not much hide. So let's put our melee attack up. Oh, another easy attack down there. Come at me, punk. Come at me, punk. I need you. I need your hide. I need your hide. I need your skin. Excellent. So far, so good. Now you notice I am huffing and puffing. It's because my stamina has almost run out. What the? Look at this little guy. He's got a party hat on. This little dodo. Now, of course, dinosaurs aren't born with little hats, but it must be like part of a DLC or whatever. Sorry, mate, but I like your hat. It's for a good cause. Cake slice. What? What is this? A delicious piece of birthday cake covered from a thieving dodo. Sweet ruby. Oh, okay. Let's eat it. Can I eat it? I can't eat it. What do I do with it? Okay. Something to find out about a bit later on, but I need hide. Now, I don't want to go too far. I heard something. What was that? You will give me hide. Good, that broke, so let's quickly gather some thatch and wood. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Give me some wood. A little bit more wood. There we go. And then we'll get some fibre. More fibre. And then some, hopefully, some stone. And some flint. So you can repair whatever breaks. So down in the bottom there you'll see that I broke my hatchet and my pickaxe. So all we need to do is have the right amount of thatch, stone, etc. on me, or on your person. And then all you do is you press the corresponding button for it, and it will repair it. Anyway, we're going to get back to camp, because that food will be finished cooking. Oh, I like to poop. I like to poop a lot. So poop a lot. And I mean, it's a beautiful game. I mean, look at this. Like the amount of times I've literally fallen asleep. Because I'm like, oh, just sit here for 5 minutes and just take in the ambiance. And it's just so peaceful, and then it's just like, fall asleep. And then I've woken up to, you died. No. And those are big obelisks over there. So that's a big red. That's a green one. And a blue one over that side. Back here we'll check our dinner. Oh, look at that. Yum. Got some steak. Put that into our hot bar. Mmm. Delicious. Actually makes me hungry. Right, let's check what we've got in here. Hide. Wood. Now, do we have enough to make a sleeping bag? Yes, we do, sir. Yes, we do. So we're going to make one sleeping bag. Still don't know why I can't eat that birthday cake. Looks freaking delicious, though, I'll tell you that much. Right, so we're going to place a sleeping bag for now. Just there. So, if I die, then I can respawn back at this. Can you name? Rename sleeping bag. What are we going to call? Bulkiness. Bulkness, sleepness. So then when I die, then I can respawn back here. But this will disappear. So we'll work on getting a bed shortly. And that's basically one day's worth of what you want to sort of achieve. Get done when you're playing Ark, because you want to make sure you have a safe place to live. And you want somewhere or somehow to be able to cook food, and you want to have the right equipment in order to help defend yourself. So I guess I might end this here for now, because now that I'm thinking about food, I've got some lasagna squares in the freezer. Say no more, my brain's already cooking it in my head. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this first installment of, like, I guess a little mini-series I might do of just getting started and what the buttons do. So remember, triangle is to harvest or to farm when you're running around. Just press all the buttons, figure them out. Remember, don't stress out if you die. It's no big deal, because it can be a big deal sometimes. Especially when you've worked hard getting lots of dinosaurs together and you treasure them. And you fall in love with some of them. And then you name them. Anyway. But yeah, so what you want to do is build a house and just be safe. Noobs build on the beach, but it is the safest place to build anywhere on the Ark, generally speaking. And also, here's always an important thing: is when you go to log off, always log off either inside your house and preferably in the center of your build if you're on like an online multiplayer server. Only because if you fall asleep next to a wall, what can happen is your leg will stick out, and then Mr. Joe Tribe of Joe will come along and be like, "Ooh, there's a leg," and then suddenly he'll be able to access your inventory and your profile or your body, and sometimes be able to glitch you out and drag you into the water, and then Tribe Joe will drop you in the water where you'll sink, and then you'll drown, and then he can loot whatever's on your body. So it's always good to fall asleep inside the middle of your base, or better yet, if you have a bed, always run up to it. So let's pretend this is a bed. You hold triangle on the bed, and then on the bottom side right, I believe the option will be lay in bed. It's always good to lay in a bed, because then that way, if you happen to log off and you've left your door open to your building, no one can come and just pull you off your bed. So that's basically an anchor. But yeah, other than that, don't fall asleep out on anywhere in the open on a multi-server, even if it's PvE, because it's an unwritten rule that if you find like a sleeping human on the beach, he might have something on him, so they will get drowned. Basically. Well, from what I've been taught. But yeah, so that's my first day on the Ark. And yeah, again, thank you for spending the time and watching this. I hope you found this little video helpful. You can always go back if you've missed anything or forgotten anything, just go back and see me blabber on about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. But yeah, just have some fun, and may the force be with us all, sort of thing. I suck at outros. I can't do them for shit. Can I jump on that? Oh. I was gonna die and then show you what happens when you die, and then you can respawn back in the bed, but I'll actually save that as a surprise for you guys, because we all die on the Ark. Ark loves to kill people. Also, if you get cold, bring out your torch, and that usually helps with heat. If that doesn't help, stand close to one of these, or you can make a standing torch. And oh, now I'm hungry, so we'll just eat some meat first. Lots of meat. It takes, I think, 5 to 6 meat on an empty stomach to fill you right up, and you should be fine. We'll take a drink of water. Excellento. And yeah, that's about it. We'll wrap that up. We'll get inside here so we're safe, and I'll log off. And we'll stand here. Knee deep in my thatch house. So yeah, thank you very much again for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, and I will see you again next time. May the force be with you.